Welcome, everyone. The stream is back. It's Friday. No, it's not Friday. It's Wednesday. So today it's gonna be working on the overlay again. Part 2 this time. Because last time we did the Twitch chat. Now we can move on to figuring out YouTube chat, which kind of forces us to have a separate backend. But that's actually good because I would like to have multiple clients be able to connect to it. Let me just get some music and we get started. All right. So let's look at our plan last time. Was it it? No, that's not it. That's a different thing. Oh well. Get our chat GPT. We can get rid of some of the old chats. Clean it up for today. Yeah, we were using the, I believe, Comfy.js for Twitch chat. And now we could try to use, which one was it? Either this one, which is inner tube thing, 3 days ago, another release. Look at that. What? Whoa, okay. Big changes. Inner tube, get playlist, return feed instance and auth, rewrite auth modules, added formatting, platform, session to dash. Okay, we've got some updates to YouTube.js, I guess. When was previous release? Previous release was in April. Okay. Okay, so this thing is alive. Good to know. So that was the thing, the usage and whatnot. Okay, so we'll get to that at some point. And then we also had, YouTube.js. Okay, I see. Yeah, we'll organize that one. Bum bum bum. Sorry. Ooh. Coffee again. Oh, again, I'm not showing the screen. Silly me. At least I found about it a little bit earlier than later. Okay. So where the hell am I? Oh, this was an example that we're looking at for the YouTube live chat, and I guess it's supposed to be on the server. We're gonna get to there. But first, maybe let's do some cleanup. Let's see our structure for the code. So currently, we have our overlay project, and we need a server for it. So let's keep it the way it is, and we're just gonna create a new project. And if I'm gonna go to repos and go to the streaming utilities, we have the overlay, so we'll be able to create like another folder. Overlay dash backend, or let's call it overlay dash server. Yeah, that's where we're gonna put it all in. So I was thinking, should I choose Dino? Should I choose Bun for the backend? Because I don't want NPM. NPM is too mainstream. So I figured maybe we'll use Bun. And the thing is, we're on Windows, and I would like to keep working on Windows, at least for now. And Yeah, didn't Bun release to Windows finally, like a full release? Bun runtime, okay. It's bun.sh, okay. So install bun, look at that for Windows, just one command. That's awesome. Yeah, I used bun a little bit before. It was before it got stable. So let's install it, okay? And we're gonna see where we get from there. Sure. The binary is located, blah blah. Start your terminal editor, then type bun. Oh no, that means that VS Code won't see it, right? Ugh. Because in the terminal, if I get to it, I should be able to just do bun version. And we have bun installed. Okay, so that's good. But what if I want to have it working in VS Code? I just restarted it. I don't think bun will work. Bun version. Oh, it works. Okay, that's good. Sure, whatever. Picture. Why not? Do we have like a separate for bun? Look at that. What does it do? Session supports for using bun with Visual Studio Code. Okay. I will install it just for fun. Okay, so that's that. So now, just having the runtime is one thing, but now the question is, we'll be making a web framework and some web app basically, a web server for the front end. So we'll need some basic API for fetching this, fetching that, but for the, for getting the current messages and stuff, something like WebSockets will be probably the best option. So the question is, what kind of web framework could we choose that supports WebSockets? Let me check if the specific one. Let's go to Vue.js or something like that. This one here. Ergonomic framework for humans. Okay, I used it before a little bit. Actually, changed some things in documentation. So we have type safety, all this stuff, OpenAI, API Swagger, all that stuff. That's good. Of course, works with all those, because why wouldn't it? With WebSockets, apparently it works. And we have even example and documentation of WebSockets. That's awesome. Gosh, that looks kind of pretty. That documentation, I like it. WebSockets, yeah, unlike HTTP, where your client, blah, 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 blah. Sockets.io is a popular library for WebSockets, but it's not the only one. It uses WebSocket, which Bun uses under the hood with the same API. So, okay, we just, instead of, like get or post or whatever, we have WS for WebSockets. And we can instantly send a message. And I guess add a listener or something, right? Message validation and whatnot, configuration. Okay, it has support for them. And I guess these are automatically split into some kind of messages. Send message, receive message, or whatever. Okay. We don't worry about back pressure, nothing else here. Per message deflate, enable compression, all that. We don't worry, this will be all local. Okay. This is gonna be simple. Alright, so how to install? Quick start. You can install ban with the command below. So ban create a Alicia app. Okay, once done, you should see the folder name app. Alright, so let's do it that way. We're actually gonna remove the overlay server here. Let's open up a terminal. And we're gonna do it the way they ask. Ban create Elijah overlay dash server. Enter. And resolving, installing, all that fun stuff. Oh, it's done. Okay. Okay, that was fast. I guess we just go in here and right click and open a terminal. Not terminal. Open in code. Open with code. Okay. Let's see if this is gonna work. So far good, ignoring everything. We have our package.json. Overlay server. What is this version? 001. Scripts, whatever. We don't have tests. We have regular dev. And not much happening here. All right. Simple. A simple readme that we don't care about right now. And everything is configured into TypeScript. I guess we start with TypeScript instantly. And we have our index for our entry point. Okay. I can live with that. Sorry. Okay, so let's think how we can do it. First thing I would kind of want to do is move Twitch into here because we know it kind of works. And that will give us an idea of how we want to arrange things. And once we have Twitch working again, we could, start the whole WebSocket connection. So I wonder if that's where we're gonna end up today. Just moving Twitch and starting WebSockets. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see what is going on. So much stuff installed. What? Guess the whole package. That's Visual Studio Code for you. Million extensions. I'll clean them up later, I guess. So what do we have here? Because that's our Quasar framework setup, right? And how do we start the whole Twitch thing? We didn't have any boot. It was just on our page, and that's it. Then we do it just like that. Pages index. And we have Twitch chat as a component. Okay. So we can go to Twitch chat. So we have our display here. It's funny, like this is all when it comes to the template, huh? And our setup. Gosh, this is so large. I hope this size is okay for the stream. I can never tell. Nobody ever tells me if it's okay or if it's too small or too large. So okay, we have a bunch of hooks, and we import the config.js, do calculation of the screen size and whatnot, blah blah blah. And why do we need that? Do we use it anywhere? Nope. We don't use them anywhere. Go figure. But what? Child box. And okay, just reference to that object for scrolling, all that stuff. Max message lifetime. Okay, so again, just displaying. Okay. Bum 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 bum. And this is just our messages, some initial messages. Okay. And then we just do all that stuff. Where do we subscribe to Comfy.js? Here, we just do on chat, okay? And we just edit it with the name of a channel. Not even logging in yet. Okay. That works. And we just add the message to there and just make sure it's there. And left or right, just that. Okay, I can live with that. This is simple enough. So let's see how we can configure it. So, okay, now we have two projects. So first of all, what package do we need? We need the Comfy.js. So let's install that package, okay? But before we do that, let me just push the changes that we added the overlay server, right? What the hell just happened here? Why is it freaking out? Oh, because that's one thing, and then we have the other thing as separate. Oof. I know, it should be one thing, right? I might be a little bit slow today as I what the hell? Open repo streaming utilities. Why is it freaking out about the overlay server being there? Include it, stage it. What? Because it created another repo inside or something? Yep, look at that. It created a new GitHub repo. Delete. Now we have it properly. Okay. Okay. Create backend app. Create overlay server project. Okay. With Elijah JS. Okay, so we have not pushed. So we can go to package.json and in our dependencies, we're gonna have, what was it? Coffee.js. Okay. And is that the only version or do we have some nicer version already? Nope, the same one. Okay, sure, good enough. Nothing else from here, right? None of those, none of those. We're good. Okay. So we can just run something like bun install, I presume. Okay, we found Comfy.js. Cool, that was nice and quick. So how can we do it? Because we'll need to have it running in the background. So maybe what we could do is have it done in a way that when the app starts, we can simply, start listening to events from the chat from Twitch, okay? And just keep a list of messages to keep track of, right? So it'll be a list that's being constantly updated. Things will be deleting, disappearing from there after they time out and showing up again and whatnot. Nothing, drastic. And then at some point, we'll just provide a WebSocket that will be able to read from it, and I guess react to somehow to it. Yeah, I think I know what we could do. We could do that whenever there's a WebSocket connection or something, at least one, or whatever. Then it's gonna subscribe itself to events about new messages. And yeah, our loop for updating messages will just start sending messages there, and that's it. I think we can do that. So let's create like a new folder, and we'll just call it Twitch. Well, let's call it more like chat, okay? Because this is overall overlay. So we'll just call this folder chat, and we're just gonna do twitch.ts, and we're gonna also create a file, something like messages.ts, okay? So before we continue, I'm gonna just describe a shape of a message, okay? So from here, we don't need it. In our index page, what we need is the chat.view, okay? Because here we already have kind of this message shape, okay? We defined it earlier. And let's start with that, okay? So we're just gonna do export interface message, and for now we'll just make it in the shape of what the Twitch chat expects, just so that we can get it working. And over time, as we're adding, let's say, YouTube, we'll be able to kind of form one unified format or whatever, just so that we can display it easily on the front-end side. So I'll have a name that's a string, the text of the message. We'll need a timestamp, date, really, and if it's on the right or not. Let's not keep this on the right here, okay? I don't want that, okay? And we have a name here, but I would also like to add author ID, okay? And that'll be string. That'll be separate from the name. This way we can just make sure that each name, or each combination of the name and the a streaming service can have their unique thing. So if we have two viewers that have the same name on YouTube, there's one, let's say, John on YouTube and one John on Twitch. When they're talking to each other, at least they won't look like the same person. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, let's start with that, okay? So we have our format for the message, and what I would like to have here is basically, yeah, this suggests that we have basically a list of messages here, right? That's one option. Do we want to do it that way? I don't mind it being a list, because we can just filter through it and do all this stuff and just hope for the best. But do we want to have access to it through maybe a little bit nicer things, like, hey, get messages or something, rather than have it like that here? Yeah, let's not export it. Let's just make it here that we have messages, okay? And we'll just even do that. This is basically a internal list of messages. Okay. And what we could do here is also specify the max message lifetime. All right. Let's specify here. We can actually just put it here. Okay. Lifetime for 5 minutes. After that, they will be just straight up deleted from the server. So, you know, the client won't be even able to read it. Okay. Today's stream might be a little bit shorter as I feel a bit tired. So we've got our messages. And we don't care about all those or refreshing or whatnot. What we care about is this part. Let's just straight up copy it for now and see what happens. Oh, no, this will actually go to here, okay? So import Comfy.js from Comfy. No, it will be, come on. Something like this. Ah, there we go. So basically, whenever we import the Twitch thingy, it's gonna happen. All right. And the Twitch. Then whenever we have a chat message, we'll log it. I don't mind that. And convert timestamp from a string to a number. Sure. Get a last message. What is this little fly doing? Go away. It's a Mickey Mouse fly. Get a last message. Oh, this was calculating if it's on the left or on the right. We don't need that, right? Yeah, we don't worry about left or right now. And then we basically pushed it to the messages. But instead of doing that, we're gonna do something more like const message of type message from our messages, okay? And we'll need to basically fill it out. Something like here. So name will be the user. Author ID will be, let's do it like this. Twitch and the user, okay? Cool. Text message, timestamp, and date. I don't even set the date here. So let's not do the date. Date is unnecessary. At least for now. We'll just focus on having a timestamp. Okay. And oh, okay. So we'll be, let's call it new message, okay? That's cool. We have nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4 properties. We have 4 properties. Cool. So instead of doing that, we'll basically call from messages. We also do as far as I know, we should actually do import type message from messages, while here will be, yeah, it's happy now. Good. We'll just do more like push message, and that'll be it. But besides that, do we want to actually specify where it came from? I guess we should, right? So we should also have source, and right now source will be either Twitch or YouTube. Let's do TW for Twitch and YouTube, okay? Source will be Twitch, okay? So push message. Let's do export function push message. This is TypeScript, so we need to do lowercase. So push message, and this will basically take a new message, and we're gonna do add new message, okay? And then we're gonna do in theory we want to do a sort, but let's not worry about that right now. What we'd like to do is to do update whatever, remove expired messages, and then will be to do notify WebSocket subscribers. Okay, we're gonna do it that way. So let's save it. That should be it. Okay, spelling things correctly could help as well. Okay, and I think this will be async function. Yeah, let's have an async function for now. And do we bother with semicolons? I don't know. Oh yeah, we need to finish it. Duh. But let's just have it like that for now, okay? There'll be a new message and whatnot. So we can just do after that push message, the new message, and that's it. Okay. Oh wait, there we go. On chat is not. Can we make it async? That'll be helpful, right? I hope that works. And spaces 4 is all good. Okay. Other than this being strangely out of place. There we go. What the hell happened? Configure which one? This one prettier? Sure. It added some icons everywhere, but I can live with that. So we'll reformat this guy, but this guy is indentation 2 for some reason. This one's 2 as well. Okay, so let's reopen those files. Index is good. Okay, now it shows 2 and 2 space indentation. Good. Good enough. Standard settings are fine, at least for now. So yeah, that should basically straight up start adding messages whenever we do that. So yeah, here's the app, and it's running, and that's it. So let me try. We have this. Let me just put stuff on top for now. I'll just make it const channel name. And yeah, that will be it for now. So let's just do channel name. Okay. We're just gonna do it very simple way. And we have our settings here as well. Okay, so yeah, terminal on run dev, I think. Allow, of course. This is running on localhost 300. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. There's nothing there. All it's gonna do is say hello, Elijah. I mean, we can try it. New tab. There we go. Hello. Okay, that's good. But what we care about is our terminal and, I mean, our output log. So let me just send a message on Twitch, like, hello from Twitch. Exclamation mark, enter. I did that. we did see nothing. And I know what that is. We haven't imported the thing. So let's stop the server. And let's do it here, basically. We're gonna do import everything from Twitch. Wait. Chat/Twitch. Declared but never read. So maybe we could do something like actually initialize it this way. Right? That could help probably. So let's do something like export yeah, default config.js. No, let's do export function init Twitch, and we're just gonna have this in here. Sure. So let's just call init Twitch. Let's rename it. How on earth do you rename it here? Can you have a shortcut here, like key bindings or something? Text editor. Preferences. Keyboard shortcuts. Rename. Rename symbol. Add key binding. RR. Okay. Didn't show up. So, I need to press enter. Okay, there we go. That's gonna be so much better for me. I'm used to just doing Control R to rename something. Does it mean it works already? Yes. And a Twitch. And we'll just call it. Oh, seriously? Let's just do that. Okay. Save. And here, we're just gonna rename this thing as init Twitch. Now it looks better. Now we can try to run it again. Connected to IRC WS chat Twitch TV. And what? Because there's nothing else going on here. What? Do I need to like deploy it as something else? Because now, hello from Twitch number 2. And I got a message, okay? So that works. And that was probably pushed where it's supposed to be. But it kind of took over the whole thing. Oh, no. Look at that. Elijah is running and then it shows connected. So, okay, we're good. Let me restart again. Yeah, this and then connected, so we're good. It just runs in the background. Awesome. So what we should be able to do is something stupid. So in our messages, okay, we're just gonna do something like constant subscribers is WebSockets, really? Let's not do it like that. It will be basically We want to define a type subscriber or something like that. Export interface subscriber. ID, name, whatever. I don't think we need to worry about that. All we want to have is callback. On message. Okay. We'll just text a message and voids it. And that's it. Okay. Sure. And we want to make it promise. Okay. Let's also make it like Boolean, okay? This way, if we're gonna return false from on message, we're just gonna delete that subscriber straight up. Okay. And we'll also do on unsubscribe or look on auto delete. Yeah, we'll just do that. Cool. So this will be our subscriber. Whenever you subscribe, you need to provide that. So basic subscribers will be a list of subscribers. Okay, no big deal. And do we even want to have it here? Let's move it away from here and we'll just do new file, subscribers. Okay, we do that. We import the, how the hell do you do it? Control period or something? Yes. So here are our subscribers, and we can also add something like, let's have this default to 4. Now it's good. Export function, subscribe. We provide a subscriber and it'll just push it, and that's it. Okay, for now it'll be literally just that's it. And we'll just be receiving the new messages that are incoming rather than pushing everything to it at least for now. So maybe we're gonna make one modification. Instead of message, we'll just have messages that we're gonna push to it, okay? On message. Because we might just send multiples of them. Because, you know, let's think ahead a little bit about performance. This way, we can basically do straight up subscriber dot on message is, and we call it with get all messages. Okay. And we just do const result if not result. We just need to straight up delete it. Yeah, we're just gonna do call delete. Auto delete. Okay. And we'll just provide a subscriber. Just like that. It instantly gets back a message and it returns messages. And that should be it. So let's create the auto delete first. Export function auto delete. And we don't push anything. We'll just do subscribers is, so let's make it let. Okay, so we can override it. Filter, where this is not a subscriber, right? So we'll filter it out. And then we do subscriber on auto delete, and we don't even worry about return type, okay? So these are all promises. So let's do await async. Wait, async function needs to be here. Cool. And we close it. Okay, this will be auto delete. This needs to be async to subscribe. Yeah, because we also need to wait for the wait here. And we need to get all messages. Messages will be also let because we'll be filtering them out. Export function, get all messages, right? And we'll just return messages, but it will be nice to make a copy of them, okay? So that we can modify the array from somewhere. So this what we can copy it and be safe about it. It's a shallow copy, but we're gonna be fine. Cool. Now I should be able to wait, control period. Yeah. Update import. And what's wrong here? On message does not exist on type subscriber. Now it's good. On messages. That will be better. Okay. Cool. So we've got that and we've got that. Awesome. So we could also quickly do something like export async function unsubscribe. And we'll just filter it out. And not worry about it anymore. In the future, we can add, you know, like on unsubscribe or whatever. So that, sorry, things are being called, but I don't think we really need it here. We should be fine. So, yeah. I mean, these are, I'll just add little docs to this one. Auto deletes. It is used automatically when a subscriber is no longer responding to the callbacks properly, okay? Subscriber to auto delete, okay? Cool. So that means our messages are fine. We have get all messages and whatnot. Later we'll be able to probably provide something like get all messages since that period, or just not even worry about that. But in our index, we could just do something very simple. Because right now we have this get and we return hello Elijah, right? But what if we're just gonna do this for now, okay? Can I format it? Okay, that looks better. So for now, we're just gonna shove it here. But what we're gonna do is, how can we wait for that? So the idea would be to just constant subscriber. Okay, that'll be subscriber from there. And we create a new subscriber. So on messages will be come on, messages and we need to do something whenever we receive messages. I would like to do somewhere where I can await it and whatnot. To do apply messages to the awaited list thing. Okay. Why is it unhappy? Void is not assignable. Oh, I will just do return true. Okay. That will be that, and we need to make it async. And then we have with this whole on auto delete. It would be nice to make it optional, okay? There we go. So we're gonna ignore it. Okay. So that's that. And await the messages to be returned at some point. And the only thing here will be basically return the messages, okay? And let's do it like, can we just CTX or something? Yeah, it is context. So do I just do ctx dot JSON? How the hell do you return JSON in this thing? Fly. Keeps flying. Ah, we have somebody watching on Twitch. Hello there. So like Elijah. Okay, we've got that. How do we get the essential root path handler? I want to return JSON, okay? So we've got that. We can return a file. Then we have context, okay, from which we can export things like path and whatnot. Set is a mutable property to form a response, okay. Status error. Get status. Set status headers redirect. There must be something with returning just standing context. Where on earth was that? Method chaining handle. Really? No examples of returning JSON? What the hell? I remember it was real simple. It's just can't see an example. What the hell? Because in our quick start, we have just manual installation, structure, and that's it. And table of content, blah, 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 blah. Dum, dum. So the verbs, right? Method chaining. It's all fine. And then handle is get this and do that and do that and do that. App handle, new request. Okay. The path, nothing significant here. Summary and whatnot. But do we get any hint on how to return JSON? Because everywhere is just returning text. 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 Unless we just literally return an object. Maybe that's it. beforehand, we'll get all the highs and hellos, and that's basically it. Go away, pop-up. And this whole redirect is from here. Okay. Don't have the response. New response high. Okay, so you can just. All right, we're just gonna return a JSON object, and that's it. Call it a day. We'll see what happens. So, return messages, and this will be to do. Return received messages as object. Okay, we'll just do that and give that to chat and ask it to implement it, because I'm sure it's possible. I'm just not that good with JavaScript. Here. Hello, ChatGPT. I'm writing an TypeScript web API. Here's my code. Please complete the to-dos. The goal here is that oh, we have the subscriber, we're not calling subscribe, right? So let's do that. We'll just do so if we're gonna await the subscribe, let me think. How the hell JavaScript did TypeScript work? JavaScript in this case. So if we call subscribe, we push that, and we are straight up here awaiting calling the on messages. And only then we're kind of finishing the function. So when calling it from here, like await subscribe, and we just give it subscriber, okay. If we're gonna await it, it's gonna call that before we even finish awaiting. Therefore, we should already have the messages, right? So let's do let messages message, just a list of them, okay? And what we're gonna do is basically messages is MSGS. We're gonna call it that way. There we go. And then return true or whatever, and only then we finish await. We don't need to await anything here. We just return the messages, and we just need to make sure that our thing is async here. Oof, that's more involved than expected initially, but I guess it's just because of the search. And subscribers isn't happy about something. Here, on auto delete, await. Can evoke an object which is possibly undefined. Oh, I see. If oh, that's what it is. So only if it exists. And that's not enough. If subscriber dot on auto delete, then basically call it. If not, well, don't call it. And that's it. Okay. We've got some progress. Let's run it again. Okay, all connected. So I'm gonna do some random shit from Twitch. Period. Enter. We already received that thing here, and it should be in that thing. So I'm gonna even more now. Enter. Got another message that we did here. But what I should be able to do is just go to the default get, and it should subscribe and just receive that message thing. Let's see what's gonna work. Bum 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 bum. We go here. We hit refresh. Oh, there we go. We've got our messages. Just like that. We're subscribed and we received our messages. Okay. Things are working properly. Oh, I'm so happy that this worked. In worst case scenario, we can just keep polling every second to get new messages. And maybe we're gonna do that for now, you know? Maybe we're just gonna make a timer on Vue.js side and just every second poll for new messages, shove them in there, scroll, and that's it. And not worry about WebSockets right now. Yeah. All we would do is just give each message an ID, so we can just skip the ones that already exist. And yeah, oh, I can do pretty print. I really like that little pretty print thing that the arc shows. Bam, just shows it nicely and we can read it. Awesome feature. You don't have to copy it somewhere else. Okay, we've got a first win. So let me comment the first win, and we're gonna do it in a way where make Twitch subscriptions work. But not yet. Let's just make sure that we're actually going to do that. Yeah, let's just finish the whole subscriber thing. We have messages. Whenever we add it, we add something to messages, but the whole push message should notify subscribers. Okay? So let's just add notify subscribers. It'll be just new. Oh, just new message. Sure, update subscribers. Like, update message subscribers. I'll give it that message and then we just await it. Okay, so in here we can just add the export async update message subscribers. We'll just give it a message for now, just one. And basically for each subscriber, we're just gonna send a message, okay? And let's just do bool. Response. Let's just do const. Let's do is alive. And if it's not alive, we'll just do auto delete, but we're not awaiting it here. We're just shouting it out there to delete. It's all one threaded, so it shouldn't freak out, I hope. Yeah, because this will be hopefully executing after this loop finishes. Hopefully. I am not 100%, not 100% sure. But that should be it, and yeah. So we can do that. Let me just change the keyboard bindings again. Quick fix with control period. Let's turn into Alt Enter. Okay. Awesome. Now it'll be a little bit easier for me. All right, so this one works. This should go well. We don't worry about the expired messages yet. So let's just commit all this stuff. Make Twitch and subscriptions work. Okay. Just gonna push that. But for now, that we have that, we'll be able to just add the get, like get all messages or last messages from last that amount of seconds. And that's it. So what we could do is new folder, or do we? Because we have this chat thing. Let's do new file endpoints.ts, okay? So let's call this will be chat with a chat feature, and we can define our endpoints here. So it will be export function add chat endpoints. Okay. But no, we want that kind of import. Okay. And this will be basically app-get to this, app-get to that. So let's do app-get chat/messages. Okay. /all. Let's just do that. But I don't care about API design right now. I just want it working. So basically, if we do that, we'll have one of them here. And then we're gonna do also app.get messages last, and we're gonna be able to provide a bit more. Okay, so we can do something like async function get all messages. Okay. And what we're gonna do is basically from messages, we should have get all messages, right? Return get all messages. And we should be able to handler. Okay. That should be a little bit more descriptive. And we can import that. Yeah, that'll be it for the handler. I like that we don't have to even worry about any verification, nothing. Just that's it. And therefore, we can just shove it straight in here. Get all messages handler. And this thing will be get last messages handler. Okay. So let's do async function get last messages handler. Yeah, this is that, but we would need to start dealing with time here. For now, let's just do that. To do, it'll be more like allow specifying a number of seconds. And then it'll be properly request last messages from the messages store. Sure, let's call it a store. Okay. Okay. We're good like that. And that should register those endpoints. So in here, all we have to do for the normal get slash whatever, we're just gonna return the oh, hi there. Okay. And other than that, we're gonna do add. We can't do that, right? Shoot, this is not nim. Oh yeah. Too bad it's not nim. We could call things in a fun way. So at the end, we're gonna have app.listen. Here we're gonna do add chat endpoints. Okay. And this will be just a default thing, just so it's there. Okay. Yeah. At some point, this might even just use a little SQLite database just to have the last things there, rather than dealing with stuff like, you know, whenever I restore the server, I need to test it and whatnot. And the chat is just me, which sucks. Nobody wants to chat on Twitch. Let's restart it. And another test message. Okay, just press enter. Received another test message. And I can just go here, and instead of doing localhost, we just do chat/messages/all. And we do enter, and there we go. These are the messages. So we'll be able to just keep polling it, okay, from the front end, and just start getting messages. And that's it. So that's good. I wonder if timestamp is like enough for the idea of the message. I think so. Yeah, if we'll combine the source and like the author and the timestamp, we should be good. I think we don't need to add more like IDs to whatnot. Yeah, this will be good enough. So we update our front end. How about that? So our front end has all that. It knows how to store messages. We don't have dates there anymore. We have a bunch of hard-coded ones, which we'll be able to move to the server, which we're gonna do in a second, I think, just for testing purposes. So current time, and then we have messages, and that's computed. It takes the raw messages, add the seconds ago, and in our case, yeah, we won't be adding the on left or right. Not yet, okay? For now, we'll just say everything is on the right or something. We might actually abandon this whole left-right thing. We're just gonna make it like very simple chat, so it's readable, because right now with those bubbles, it's kind of busy. So yeah, we're gonna fix that. So refresh messages. What is this? Remove messages that are older than this and that. So we have it here now. Okay. So then we have the interval on which we're just basically calling refresh messages. So in this case, we could just call it update messages. Okay. Let's call it that way. On mounted, we'll just do it on before mount clear interval, all that. Scroll to bottom and whatnot. And we can just get rid of this thing. Just straight up delete it. Bam. No more comfy.js. We're gonna go to the point where we'll just go to package.json and remove it. There we go. Ah, perfect. pnpm install. and it should remove it. Install. Okay. So reused, downloaded, added, dependencies. Okay, this one got removed. Awesome. So that's good. In our chat thingy, we can remove the config.js. Doesn't exist anymore. Bum 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 bum. Here, we're just gonna add the author ID. Okay, and source should be this or that. There we go. Cool. What the hell is Parmesan tweeting? The Primagen just tweeted, I just had someone send me a 10,000 word email about why I am a bad content creator, along with a PDF with further examples and documentation. Maybe, yeah, this may be one of my biggest accomplishments. I agree. Wow. Somebody was committed, I guess. Alrighty, so we've got our temporary word messages, and what is happening, we wanted to, whenever we have update messages, we have those where we just filter them out, but we'll just do first request new message from the server. To do, right? Then we're gonna have apply, making sure to not add duplicates. Okay. And that'll be to do. Yeah, I'll add the column that makes it nice and yellow, which I really like when to-dos just scream at you. Cool. Why am I editing it here in VS Code? I don't know. But we're gonna stay with that for now. Or don't let me try it. Because I prefer WebStorm. I'm like, why am I dealing with those shortcuts and whatnot? Oh, there we go. Oh, that looks so much better. Don't want that. Supermaven. Gopal is active. I know. But I'm not really using it. So yeah, let's deactivate Copilot for now. Because I kind of stopped using it. GitHub Copilot. Disable. Apply. And that's it. Restart and we'll be good. So I'm gonna get rid of this project here. And also get rid of this project here. Hopefully Bun will be supported properly. Okay, so this is our overlay, but we can also open another project, which will be overlay server. Okay, new window. The nice thing is just we can just switch between them here. And I really like that because you can just easily jump around projects. Okay, so for now, what we're doing here. Okay. So we basically need to update it here. So for requesting new messages from the server, let's look at our Axios, because that's the only server we're going to be using, right? So we, in our boot directory, we have Axios.js where we're trying to set up the whole thing. So for now, it will be HTTP, okay, localhost 3000. And this will be our base URL for the API. So as far as I understand, I should be able to just do $sign API, right? Now, get. How the hell am I supposed to use it? This API. Okay, recognize it. Dot, and we should be able to do get. And what we specify in get? URL string. So our string will be basically chat messages / all. Okay. And then we have config. So, okay, this is gonna be a lot of config stuff. But I don't think we need to worry about that at all. Is there something about JSON? No. So we can just straight up ignore that, right? And they did that whole then thing. I don't like the then. Let's make this async. So we'll just do constant response is await this get, okay? And then we don't need this. What was the shortcut for that? F1 or something? Nope. Control 1 or something. 2, 3, 4, 5. What are the shortcuts for enable alt? Oh, alt 1. How was it? Okay, so response and so then we do response if response dot status I guess is not 200. Just gonna say error message and return and just say that we're not doing anything, okay? So it'll be that. Else, if we got a response, then we're gonna apply the whole messages to the list, making sure to not add duplicates. How the hell can we do that nicely? Huh. So let's just say that I'm gonna copy it from the server. Gonna go to the our messages, okay? And just copy this. And I'm gonna ask ChatGPT because it will probably, in case of JavaScript, it will give a good answer. So let's do it like this. I'm writing a TypeScript program. Here's the message type. Okay, we just have that. The message is what makes the message unique is the combination of author ID and the timestamp. Okay. So it knows about that. I have a list of existing messages. Okay. And I also have a list of new messages. Let's call it new messages. I need to merge those lists together, but they might overlap. So I don't want to update. So I only want to add new elements from the new messages list and not result in updated existing messages or duplicates. I mean, I already have an idea of how I would do it, but maybe there's a nicer way. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So for the booklet, you can follow these steps, and of course, stop scrolling. Create a set to keep track of existing message identifiers. Okay. Iterate over the existing messages list and add their identifiers. So basically using the set. Okay. So if I have the messages and the new messages, to merge them will be just create a set over string for each. Just, oh geez, generate the ID. Filter the new messages to only include those. Now, I'm gonna do it a different way. Yeah, I'm gonna do it my own way. Because this is kind of too much. I don't deal with sets now and whatever. What we're gonna do is we're gonna follow very simple steps. And not from overlay server. I want it from the overlay. So basically apply the new messages. So what we can do is we need to get message from thing, right? And can I specify something like type here? I don't think so. Data is, so let's do let new messages data. Okay. I guess I just did that. I hope this is it. And then what we're gonna do is basically filter them. Oh geez, that'll be a lot of searches. Maybe my solution is not that great after all. Because I was thinking that I'm gonna just iterate over the elements of the received messages. And for each message, basically search if there's already existing one like that in any messages. Well, if that's the case, maybe I'll just abort this whole idea of having those things together, and in the server itself, I'm just gonna generate those IDs because why not, right? So let's make it ID is string, okay. And where are we creating those messages? Messages, push message, blah, blah, blah. And this basically expects the ID to be there already. No biggie. So where are we calling it? Here. So the ID will be TW because that's the source, right? Dash or like colon. Then we go now go author ID. No, just user. Okay. And then we're gonna go with what is it called? Timestamp. Okay. And that should be it. And therefore, I think we can just ignore the whole author ID because we have already name and the source, and that's good enough. Okay. I'm fine with that. Perfect. So in message, we're gonna remove the author ID. And I don't think that's gonna break anything. Yes, that's good. Okay. So if that's the case in our overlay, we can just say, you know what? Where is it? We'll have the ID, which is string. We're gonna remove this guy. And we're gonna remove the whole on right thing as well because it's stupid. And oh gosh, all those here. Let's cut them out of here. I'm just getting sick of those. Yeah, it's just that empty list for now. On the server side, we're just gonna specify initially that those messages have some kind of value. Okay. So what we're gonna have here is ID. Oof. ID will be just nothing for now, okay? Empty IDs for now. Name. Oh, we need to add source. I'm just gonna calculate those IDs quickly. Okay, that's good. Blah, blah, blah. Let's do maybe, I don't know, 34800. Here will be 3100. Good enough. Okay. And corrected time. Where the hell is that coming from? We don't have such thing as corrected time here. Oh, that will be whenever it was received. Oh, and I didn't add it here. Oh, because one thing is when it was when a Twitch tells us when it was received, and the other one is corrected. So we're gonna rely only on what server showed up. Okay, let's ignore the whole other part. Wait, let's go back here to the server. This is a whole corrected time. We're just gonna ignore that. Okay. And we have it like that. I think that's it. So I'm just gonna do something real quick and do map message to add ID and just provide a message, okay? So in messages, we're just gonna make a little quick little something. Export function add ID. We just give it a message, and what we're gonna do is we have we'll just modify the message, okay? Message ID, whoa, is the source, the name, and timestamp. And return message, okay? That's it. We're modifying in place in this case. Okay, cool. For all of those, add ID and provide the message. This doesn't know that it's all that, so as message, okay? Trust me. Now we're good. All right, so we have our initial messages placed here. So we can go to overlay. Okay. So all messages will be empty initially. Good. we've got all that. What the hell are we doing here? Filtered out. Oh, because we already have the ID set here. Yeah, let's do it that weird way. So, so we'll call it new message. Okay. For each new message, we're gonna do a bunch of stuff. Const old message is messages dot find. The hell is find? Wait, raw messages, right? Raw messages. Find, and we need to tab the complete. Huh. Wait. Oh, we have. What is going on? Settings. Code completion. Line suggestions. No. Apply. Okay. So we have only this one. So basically, we need to provide a predicate. Yeah. So this will be the raw message. Okay. Where raw message ID is the same as new message ID. Okay. How am I going? What am I doing here? Yeah, this is good. Okay. So if old message, then we just return false. Otherwise, we return true. So we can just do that. And this way we can filter out situations where we already have a message and what we want to update it. So we've got new messages and we do raw messages. Value is you just do that. If we're gonna apply it, type mismatch option. Type mismatch has no quick fixes. As list of messages, right? Oh, it doesn't have it. Okay, never mind. We have like push, but for many of them. Huh. What's this? Push all and new messages? Where'd that come from? Push all. Interesting. Never used it before. But we can try that and see if that's gonna work. So that will be it. So this is basically request new messages from the server. Right. And update the list. Remove messages that are older and update the current time to refresh the messages timestamps. And that's it. We just don't have the correct current time. Timestamp. Let's use the damn timestamps. Okay. Yeah. Let's just make sure that it's just every 1 second or something, so we're not spamming with it like crazy. And in our server, on the other hand, what we're gonna do is and a main file. Is it supposed to be the gigantic? 125, please. Okay, that's much better. I'm sure I can still see it on the stream. While my eyes can relax a little bit, because it's hard to read massive text actually. So let's do it like this. When we call in a Twitch, let's just not log every time we get a message. We're at least not the whole thing. We're just gonna do console log. See message from bam on Twitch. Okay. Instead of doing this, ID will be here empty. Okay. And we do dot add ID. Oh, we can't do that. Add ID. Bam. I'll give a sec, but we'll live. Or maybe not do that. No. Do add ID. Bam. Okay. Cool. So now I would just add an endpoint little message that requested console requested all messages. That's it. So when it comes to the endpoint, I mean the thingy here, I can probably just run it from here, from the package.json. Nothing here. Run dev. Okay. So we've got that part. So we can do test message, enter. Okay, so we got the thing that we received it. I can just go to the browser and just refresh the page just to make sure I'm still getting it. Refresh. Okay, and we got a bunch of the hard-coded messages as well. Look at that. They all have their IDs. Perfect. Awesome. And we got the requested all messages. So now let's actually go to our overlay and try to start that. I'll also use it here, dev. Of course, it opens in the wrong spot. So let's just plop it in this browser. Okay, nothing on the chat on the right. So that's unfortunate. And we're getting some errors. Why is console showing up there? Cannot read properties of undefined API. Okay, look at that. So that's not how we're getting to the thingy. Okay. Let's calls it every second, so that's good. At least that's working. So let's just look here on Quasar. Options and helpers, the queue object. That's just the version, right? Yeah. But what if I want to get the whole thing? Quasar CLI is all that. Ajax requests, Axios. Okay, it adds itself here, right? But how do I use it? Q, okay. Oh, just import API from Axios. That's all. Okay. Sure. That's a little bit easier than I expected. We're not doing the whole old prehistoric weird thing with Vue.js, I guess. All right. Wait, do I have two different sizes? No, they're good. So in the chat component, we're doing the what do I call the weird? Oh, okay. API. Okay. And that will be from save. And then the browser. Where do I have it here? Refresh. Okay. Access to this and that from origin. This has been blocked by course policy. So let's add the course policy to our API. Do we have a little something for it? Let's go here to Elijah. Validation schema, primitive, blah, 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 lifecycle, all that is good. Where's middleware? Because I recall that we can add middleware here easily. Something that would add the let's just do search course plugin. Look at that. This plugin adds support for customizing cross-origin source resource sharing. Elijah course. Okay. That should be simple enough. So in our server, let's stop our server because it keeps requesting all messages. It's just the browser freaking out. Okay, so here we can just add our dependencies as and do we have like a version here? It's the latest. Okay, sure. We've got this guy. Not npm. Bon install. So that's that, and then we just do use course. Config below is a config. Okay. By the plugin. So I guess we could specify it there. Default true. So as origin indicates whether the response can be shared. Let's just add a course and see if it's just gonna magically work, because something tells me that might be it. So we should be able to go here and basically, let's go to the first thing we're gonna do. Use course, and we can just import from what? Why does it try to import from some random weird spot? There we go. Let's restore the server. That's up and running. Now we can go to our Steam overlay, refresh, and yeah. Okay, now we just have type errors. Okay. Raw messages value push all is not a function. Okay, so that's why I was wondering, like, where the hell did that come from? So we go to our overlay. And where are we applying those messages? In our chat down here somewhere, right? Request new messages, apply new messages, and instead of push all, we'll just do value is raw messages dot value, comma dot new messages. I'm not sure why it says it's an assignable to type T. It's gonna be fine. Let's at least test it, right? Look at that, it works. No problem. Bam. Scrolled, and it's not showing up anything more. So if I'm gonna try to type on Twitch like Walala, okay, enter. There it shows up. Walala. Another Walala, it should be fine because the text of the message is not the ID. Awesome. Just not a number seconds ago. We'll fix that at some point. Okay. So that works. Shows up as from Twitch. Hey, this was easier than I expected. So that is that. And how do we proceed from here? How could we proceed from here? So the idea will be to try to get the YouTube thing, right? So on our server, we just need to make another one, new file, youtube.ts. And this is where we'll have the whole YouTube thing going on. Come on. So let's take a peek on how to use the whole YouTube.js. Just read through it roughly, and maybe we'll tell us how to use it. This library manages at a low level, communication with inner two, providing a simple and efficient way to interact with YouTube programmatically, is an actual client and whatnot. So usage, okay, in the browser, streaming, YouTube supports streaming of videos in the browser, okay, caching, all that. I recall now we had like a bunch of the stuff from the API, but here we found a specific example. Not here. Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. Here we found an example of actual live chat. Live chat, and there's README. So represents a live stream chat usage. Before fetching a live chat, you have to retrieve the target live stream's info. So we need to do this. So await YouTube get info. Sorry. And video ID. So for now, I can just paste in video ID and that'll be it. Then you may request a live chat instance. Okay. So let's just check how I can install it. Prerequisites. Yeah, we have it all. So it'll be basically YouTube.js at latest. Okay. All right. Package JSON. I'll add YouTube.js. Okay. And what version do we have? Version 10 is the latest. Yeah, that one. Do we need like types or something? Import it from DinoLad. I guess it has types in there, right? Okay, and we do that kind of stuff. Okay, sure. So just move this guy here. We don't worry about Twitch anymore. Nor the endpoints. Nor the index. And YouTube.js, we're just gonna plop that thing, okay? Huh? Oh, I need to, yeah, install it. So yeah. Stop the server. Uninstall. Cool. Now this should calm down. There we go. We'll call it YouTube. I'll call it YT. Why not? A little shorter. Await inner tube create. And this would have a bunch of options, right? What are those options? A config. And we can specify account index, cache, client type. Doesn't specify what a client type is. What? What is a client type? Jump the source. Web. Oh, that's little and enum. Huh. WebKits, music, iOS, Android, TV embedded, web. Or just do web. Doesn't seem to like it. Client type. Client type .web. There we go. Oh, jeez. What else? Cache, account index, cookie, fetch, device category. Jeez, Louise. Session language, location. Time zone. All that stuff. Yeah, I'll just leave it the way it is. We'll just specify that it's the web and that's it. So we've got our YouTube instance, right? And then, yeah, we have the description of the options, okay, and defaults, all that stuff. And default is web as well, so we can just straight up ignore it. Okay, at least we know what's there. And browser usage, streaming, all that. Okay, so we've got it installed. And therefore, we would need to request the info. Okay, and we have the video ID. And then we would need to create a live stream from that info. Okay. Okay, and here we have API. EV is event emitter, functions, start, stop, apply filter, get item menu, send message. Send message, huh? Fire when live chat is started. Fire when new chat action is received. Okay. The metadata is updated, error, and end. So these are the events, okay? Starts the live chat, stops the live chat. Just given chat items menu. Sends a message. Okay, so we could make a chatbot here. Okay, I see. And index.ts is literally... Is that an example? So this is basically run this whole thing in async way. Okay. YouTube await, create, universal cache. Interesting. Then we search and we put info. I mean, we get the info, we start the live chat and live chat on. And we do, let's say, on start or on error, on end, on chat update. Action represents what is being added to the live chat. So, okay. Oof. It's a bit less straightforward, but we can live with that, I guess. So let's actually copy most of what they have here, all right? We're gonna modify it a little bit. And let's start with that. So what they have is YouTube, right? Create, they just new universal cache. Whatever universal cache is. Where is it coming from? From YouTube. Okay. Universal cache. Generally, it's session locally. True. Okay. Sure. So we got that guy. We did some search here. Oh, in the first video, huh? Search is query filter partial hour today. Type all video channel playlist movie. Duration, sort by relevance, more view count, HD and whatnot. Okay. X Conti live stream. And then we can add filters, right? Sort by features. And live, okay? That's what we want. And location, blah, 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 blah. That's it, okay. So we would search for feature that's live and sort by, and the relevance will be upload date. Let's actually add some other thing in there, right? Duration, upload date. Today, sure. I don't know if it's gonna count as upload today. I hope so. We'll see what happens. And then we have info, which is basically get the info from that video that's 0, okay? As YT knows video. Okay. No idea what those things mean. YouTube nodes. But we'll live. Okay. And then we have this whole thing, live chat on, start and whatnot. Let's start with that. Just on. Okay. And action is add chat item action. Action is add banner, remove chat item action. Okay. So what we want is this, and we're gonna go through it and see what happens. As far as I know, nothing happens after that, right? And at the end, live chat start. Oh, how interesting. Live chat. Oh, come on. Live chat dot start. This one opened up here, and we need to close it here, right? Yeah. Let's just try to reformat it. Okay, this one won't be happy about reformatting. Chat action? No. Where does chat action come from? Oh, okay. That's a new one. let's just add a link here. From example. Okay, and let's just get a link here because this is a very helpful example. Oh, we actually got a follow today out of nowhere on Twitch from Nati Sanis. Thank you. Okay, so what's going on here? Because we have the chat update, right? Really, chat update? Yeah. Okay, and then basically, yeah, that was it. Okay, so the item, just say that if it's not action, did not have an item. Okay, we'll just sure, why not? Let's just add the whole thing of console.log. Received YouTube chat update. Event. Okay. And then hours will be as a string. Okay. That's handy to have that already written for us. And then live chat check text message, chat paid message, and paid sticker. Oh, interesting. That's something we don't have access yet. And then we'll just log in the console, right? So yeah, we could do that. So this is what happens on and whatnot. So if we would simply call, call it whatever, will it just stay there? If we're gonna wrap it all in export function, start YouTube chat. Okay. Let's say we're gonna do that. And what's gonna happen if we're just gonna start it? I would also like to return the search items. So it'll be console log search. Searched for items, and we're just gonna send the results of the search. Okay. And we're just gonna do selected item, and that's it. And we await. We cannot await here because it's not an icing function yet. There we go. So instead our index right next to Twitch, we're gonna do init YouTube. Okay, we're just gonna rename our function to that. We just need to import it. There we go. Cool. Let's try to start it and see what happens. I don't think it's gonna work. Expect double quoted property name JSON at position blah 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 blah. Packet JSON must be actual JSON. Oops. Okay. Export name set global dispatcher found him. Okay. We've got some problems. And that's not our code as far as I know. Entry and fetcher, and that's unfortunate. Hmm. And DC. Okay, I'm not sure how to start fixing that right now. The library doesn't work. Ugh. But it looked so good. Let's see if somebody else had a similar problem. Issues. Bum, bum, bum. Let's do set global dispatcher. Let's see. Do we have anything about? Nope. How about this? Closed. But that's not what we have. Nope. Hmm. I'm gonna create a new issue. Issue report. So version and title. Uh, what do those versions look like? 940 and that. In my case, it will be 10. But maybe I'm gonna downgrade to the previous version, and that's maybe that's gonna fix it. I'm just gonna finish that issue first, okay? Because we're encountering it. Um, our version is 10.0.0.0. Okay. Bum, bum, 10.0.0. Uh, steps to reproduce. Better logs. There we go. There we go. So that's that. Expected behavior, current behavior, default. Yep. Yep. I'm running the latest version. Yep. Search existing issues. Yes. We'll provide sufficient information in a second. uh, export set global dispatcher not found in module. DC. Okay. Just something simple like that. Because I really don't know how to write. Steps to reproduce. I try to use the live chat example. Here's my code. Okay. And I'm just gonna put it in there. We're just gonna grab this whole code, okay? Because there's nothing fancy here. It's just our shortened code, okay? After executing, and we just do. Let's just await it just in case and try to Rerun it. Same error. Okay. Stop. Redo. Yep. After executing the error shows up and a sad face. What other details I can provide? Expected behavior. I expected no errors. Duh. Current behavior. I need to fill it in. Currently, there are errors. Anything else? So what I'm going to do is runtime bun, and what version of bun do we have? Do we run on? Bun bum version. Windows or like OS Windows framework. Don't know what else to provide. It's not the most helpful one, but that's literally all I have. But I'm going to try to change the version to older. Okay. So YouTube.js, let's choose a different version. 9.4.0. Okay. On install, and this way we'll be able to at least provide the info if the error exists on a previous version, or maybe it isn't. It doesn't. We've got that, and let's go to run and run it. It thinks. Bam, error. Okay, so what the hell do we have here? Oh, we actually got some response. Okay. Search for items in the search header, chip bar none, tab button filters. Oh, okay. We've got search filter groups. Oof. Okay. I guess it really does pretend to be the app. I guess the app can be controlled to great extent. And then we've got an error. 0 undefined is not an object. Oh, so we didn't get any videos? Let's copy this thing. You know, the whole JSON. And put it somewhere that we can review it. And it's like JavaScript, right? So let's do const search is, and we just do that. Oh, more squigglies. It returned TypeScript? Okay. So search header, we have type, and what we tried to get to is inside our search, we search for videos. There's no such thing as videos here. Header type is as what? Has a key and key. What the hell? But then we have results, and we have watch and refine, and then we have videos. Okay. And it's a getter. So from there, we should be able to get the things. Let's see that output again. Okay, so that was search, and then we've got results and whatnot, videos. Okay, let's think about it a bit more. So let's first of all let's stop it. Okay. So sure, search for items, and we've got our search. But now we could do something like console log, and we just did some space. Contents of videos property. Search at videos, and let's just print out what on earth that is. Yeah. It expects one thing, but kind of doesn't work. Where did... Oh, because we have all this thing. Let's just comment it out. Okay, that should be it. Let's rerun it. And contents of videos property empty. What the heck? Can I just straight up change my search, like ignore this and ignore that? Maybe. Because in theory, upload is yesterday, so I don't know. Whoa, there's way more now. Huh. Okay, let's shoot. So let's stop that. And let's not print everything. We'll just print the videos. And let's see the videos. Okay. Gosh, that's so much. The buttons. Stop. Clear all. Start again. Okay. So we still have the menu and stuff. Video. Skimming through basics. And by example, another one. So whenever I have that, but that's a live streams, right? Where's another name? God, just lots of info about the video and all the buttons that should be there. Oof. Okay. So got a video, type video, okay. Yeah, because that's a that's a specifically video. Do we have the red thing somewhere? So it's as live? Okay, this is live, right? This title type is also video, okay. Does this show features or something? No. We have only snippets. Okay. Hover text. Metadata, thumbnail, okay. Overlay. So let's try again. But we'll try to feature live, okay. And let's see if we're just gonna get just live stuff. There we go. Empty. No videos if we're gonna ask for live. Huh. So I guess the easiest would be for me to just give it a link. I wonder if there's a way to just get to the channel and take it from the channel. But I don't care right now. So what we're gonna do is just provide the video ID, right? Where the hell do we have that example? Expected behavior. It should work just like it does on 940. Okay. Sample which works on 9.40. Okay. This way it's there and we can just submit the issue because yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't work on 10, but it works on the other one. Cool. Our example, we can go back and we had an example of info just to provide the video ID instead. So we'll skip the whole search. Okay. And info will be straight that. Selected video is here. And for the video ID, can I get the video ID or something? Not this, not that, not that. Share. Copy. Okay, there we go. So video ID will be just this, I presume. Let's see if that works. Run. Okay, we printed stuff out, so that's good. And stop again, clear the whole thing, and run again, please. So, whoa, that's just info about one video. Seriously? Watch later, and oh my gosh. It's a little bit too much. It shows like related videos or something alongside. Really? So, is toggle login directives. The class has changed to client side toggle menu item changed. Okay, so I guess that's an action here. Oof. Unless, what is it? YouTube.js parser. And everything else started, right? Yeah, I think so. So let's see if I'm just gonna chat something. Test 1 on YouTube. Enter. Oh, received YouTube chat update event. Bam, bam. Oh, that's fun. How do they print it? Okay, I didn't even print it. It's just an action. And we just printed it out here. Chat text message, console info, and yeah, console info. Message will be this. Optional params is... Huh? No, this is the whole thing. Optional parameters. Okay, this is some weird console info. What the hell does it do? It's an alias for log. Okay. Oh, as in comma and next parameter and then next parameter. Okay. So that's how we can do it. Okay. That's good enough. So let's try to do it. We don't care what kind of message that it is yet, right? Let's just do just normal text message. We don't have access to any fancy stuff yet. So this is if it's a moderator or not, right? And then have hours, which we don't care about too much right now. And then we have item as live chat author name to string. Oof. Let's do it like that then. Const author. Okay. Got the author. So we can replace it here. So it's a bit more readable. And then this is the message. Let's call it text. Okay. Just without that. And this will be just text. Is moderator. Not really that interested in it right now, although it's nice that it's all like type and stuff. We could probably find a lot about that. And yeah, we can just console log. Oh, that's easier. Okay. And all right, let's do test 2. There we go. Receive test 2. Perfect. With time and everything. So I would like to assemble a message. Let's just do YouTube. Okay. Constant message. Message. Okay. Which will be is source will be YouTube. Okay. Name will be author. Text will be text, and then we have timestamp. Yeah. Date.now, I guess. And then ID will be calculated in a second. So I could just make a constructor, right? So messages, add. What was the name of the function? Push message. There we go. Push message. Okay. And it will be add ID message. And that should be it. Is push message like awaitable? Yeah. We're gonna wait for that. Await should work here. Well, then async. So where are we in? We're not in anything here. This is just case. This is just switch. If. Okay. Oh, here we go. Can I make it async? Will that work? Test 3. Enter. Okay, that showed up. So that's good. What about our front end? Where is it? Not here. Here. Oh yeah, look at that. Test showed up. Now we just need to have a different icon for YouTube. And we could be done. Huh. So I can't believe it. We actually might be, like somewhat done. So we're in overlay and we received the ID. Okay. So when we display the message, we saw avatar, and right now we have Twitch. So let's make it where it's message dot what was it, source tw will be, let's just make those instead. If not, let's use YouTube. Save. My calls coercion. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. We have one YouTube, one Twitch. Hey, this is success. It's not pretty, but it kind of works. Huh. Okay, this is exciting. I must say, this is like a little bit exciting. Okay. Let's keep it the way it is. Right now, it's removing it here, so we'll just need to make sure that we have our timestamps, right? So when we are receiving messages from Twitch, let's also generate our own timestamps and not rely on the ones that we received from other sources. So let's see. New message, blah, blah, blah. And timestamp. See, I'm extracting the timestamp. Extract timestamp. No. Date. Now. Screw the timestamp. Okay. And for overlay for the chat, what we're gonna do is, let's not calculate the whole seconds ago. We'll just leave it there. Let it just be there. Do we? So when we calculate it, remove messages that are older than max message lifetime. So we have current time value, remove the timestamp, okay. And then we have this whole conversion where we attach the additional seconds ago. Current time, message, timestamp. Okay, save. And what do we see now? Hey, now it works. Hellos from whatever. And test 4 exclamation marks. Okay, it showed up after a while, but it showed up. Okay. I noticed that YouTube takes a moment before it shows up in chat, while Twitch is way faster. But okay, we're gonna see it here, and I'll be able to add little sound effects for myself so that I can actually hear when somebody is, you know, posting something. Or maybe even make it read aloud for myself. Because right now I have music playing from speakers, but the microphone simply isn't picking it up, so yeah, I could hear messages instead of noticing 10 minutes later that somebody wrote somewhere. This is so awesome. Now I would just need to have it in the, you know, add it to the OBS. So let's say I'm gonna hide it here. And on overlay, refresh. Oh, now it shows up. Okay. Okay, I see. Oh, and we had the problem where it kind of didn't look good because it's super tiny. But we can fix that, and maybe we're gonna do that during next live stream. Maybe do a little bit here now. Yeah, let's switch to the overlay. Let's think. Oh yeah, now we won't have the problem where we refresh the code and it does some weird stuff with requesting stuff. Yeah. So instead of using those, gosh, now I'm thinking like, maybe we shouldn't use Quasar, but at the same time I want to use Quasar because I would like to make, you know, quickly little menus for myself and whatnot. Let's just continue what we have because it works right now. So we have the cute chat message. I mean, we could forcibly just change the size of the text, right? Can I just add style? And we'll just do text size or whatever is font size. Save. Oh, that for sure changes things. So let's do 1.5. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that is very good. What if I'm gonna write like a extra long message? Where the hell is it? Oh, here. This is some extra long message. And I'm gonna copy it several times. Oof, to the character limit. Enter. Okay. That's not bad. That's actually readable on the stream, I believe. Huh. Oh, yeah, because we set the max limit, right? For the whole grid or something. The grid was index page. No. Overlay container. Oh, we probably put it here. Auto and 400 pixels. 500 pixels. There we go. Hey, that does not look bad. Okay, let's keep it at 500. This way we can, you know, have something decent. The question is, what if I'm gonna send myself HTML? What the hell is gonna happen? I think it's gonna be just escaped, right? I hope so. So let's just copy this part. Copy and Send it as a message. Bam. Send. Okay. Just escaped. Good. That's very good. In the future, we're gonna make it into Markdown, so maybe one can start sending messages in Markdown. I don't know. Let's keep it simple for now. It works. The thing that we would just need to do is make the icon visible, because right now the avatar is just, impossible to see. So let's think how we could do that. We could probably just go to the where is it? Quasar. Here we go. So in Quasar, in components, we have the whole avatar. And we can put icons there, right? Components, overlapping. Can we put a background on or something? Icon name following the Quasar convention. Are we actually using that? Down. Let me just move it here where it belongs. Index page, chat. We specify what? In chat message, we still have avatar specified like that, but no. Let's unspecify it. That didn't change anything. Okay. But oh, sorry. Let's just put it side by side, all right? Because this is getting tiresome. It's a bit smaller. Sure, we can all read it. And this one, can I just put on the bottom? No. And we can remove this and we can make it smaller so it looks a little bit more like in the chat. Okay, so you can see that the background here is white, but on a stream it varies. So I would like to have it, the icon a little bit nicer or something. Maybe we just do colors of the chat instead or something. This color will be that chat. The other color will be the other chat. Maybe. We'll do that in a second. But for now, for avatar, we're just using Q icon. Well, we could just use the Q avatar, right? So what if we're gonna do that? Because we can just put an icon here, right? Q avatar with an icon. The first one, for example. Yeah. So let's just do that. We have color and text color, and then we have icon, which in this case would be just that. Okay. And then we're gonna define the size after that. Okay, so that looks proper-ish. You know what? I'm just gonna keep the OBS on my right side instead of showing it here, because now we have two of them at the same time and it's impossible to read. So let's do it like that. So this looks good. I'd say, at least personally, it's better. Although it's very adjacent to the chat message. So let's see if we can get to the chat message if they showed it, because see, they have gap here. So this is for avatar as an address, and they don't provide an example of avatar that's, nice or whatever. Sometimes content, text. Always sentence values if you do not trust the origin. Okay. Did it work? And did it work is like that. Okay. So this kind of strungified it here, right? Well, in the first message, name is span blah blah blah, right? That's escaped. Text, it's like that, blah blah blah. Name HTML. Okay. So you could just say that name is HTML or text is HTML. I see. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Other than that, everything is escaped by default. So that's awesome. Cool. Avatar, timestamp, and other little slots. So, that's where we got an example from, right? Templates, name, stamp, avatar. Queue message avatar. Okay, so that's a class we could add to it, I guess. So let's clean it up. Okay. And we're just gonna add the class. We're gonna save. And we just need to type something in the chat. So hello from YouTube. And then hello from Twitch. We've got 2 messages. Yeah, they are definitely not using that class for some nice stuff. And dash sent. Ah, that's what it is. So they are marked as sent. Right. I'll make it false. They're on the other side. Okay, I see. But we want true, so they're on that side. They have nice little whatnots. And if we remove that class, yeah, they look not nice. Okay, we're moving forward. I am excited. These little circles will be visible now. And therefore, we would just need to have the colors, right? Can I do that color? No. Can I? Because I would like to specify my own color, right? What are those colors? These are default colors. Okay. So style. BG color is the background color for chatbot. From the Quasar color palette. Is okay. We need to go to the color palette then. We have BG color and text color, and then we have size. Oh. Oh no, that's like a column or whatever. We don't care about that one. Send label renders the label header section only. Okay. So in that case, let's go to the style and identity. Okay. And color palette. This is the standard color palette. So let's get a new tab. Twitch color. Can I just extract the page to a different side? Yes. I just want to compare those quickly. So I would need something like Deep Purple 6, I presume. Deep Purple 6, yeah, that's it. Deep Purple 6. So let's do the same thing. Copy it, paste it here. So if it's Twitch, it'll be Deep Purple 6. While if it's not, it's gonna be YouTube. And what is YouTube red? YouTube color. YouTube logo. Wow, that is bright red. Holy moly. Let's just stick to normal red so that we won't get blind. Yeah, just red. Save it. And red. There we go. And now we have proper little colors, proper little icons. Okay. Well, those icons themselves could be a little bit larger because they are kind of teeny tiny now. So let's do one more here. And here as well. Okay. So how can we get those icons? So we can go back. That was a chat message. Back to avatar. And can we specify those basic standard sizes? I like the size. The size is fine. Square, rounded. What if I would make it rounded? I just add rounded, right? So let's do it like this. Rounded. Yeah, the size of the icon itself doesn't change. I'll keep it just round. Okay. And then we have what? Other components. Overlapping avatar. Style. Size. Font size. There we go. Unit name, the current and of the content. Yeah, so let's do font dash size. Save. Oh, that's beautiful. 2.5. No, let's do 2.4. Okay, now we're talking. Now the only thing left is to adjust the colors of the chat little boxes themselves. So right now we have background color. Let's do white. Okay, that's not bad. At least it's nice and readable, right? We have a little icon on the right. We just don't display who wrote that. Oh, that kind of sucks. That would be very helpful to see it. Do we have like a label thing? Label is save. What? Where does it print it? Oh, it tries to print a little tiny thing here. Ha. Literally, ha 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 ha. Very funny. That's not great. But don't we have template for that? It would be nice to have it in the message itself, you know? we have it. Come on, what I was looking for, this. So we could just go here and the last one. Select content, named slot, there we go. Name, stamp, and avatar. Ooh, slots. Oh, there's slot for a label, okay. So we could do just a slot for the label. How are those used? I haven't used slots in a while. Oh, I just... yeah. Something. Okay. Label. Oh, my message is expired again. Hello here. Hello there. Okay. Oh, nothing is showing up. Why is that? What did I screw up? I remove that. Refresh. Oh, I need to refresh, I guess. Refresh again. Oh, this doesn't really work here. The V slot for that. Interesting. And why doesn't it show up here? Refresh. Something shows up here, but additionally label just shows up here. What if I'll just put this here? Nope. So it kind of has the template here. If I would remove the label, oh, the name was already there. Okay, I see. So let's screw the labels, right? So it tries to show the names, they're just invisible. Because depending on the background, they will either show up or they won't. How do I make it look good then? Because if I'm gonna add another background, it will look bleh. I just try to add another line on top of it, and that's it. So when I'm trying to show the message, right? Text is message text. What if I'm gonna make it where I have message name, comma, this? Ugly, but works, right? Oh, yikes. Well, I'm not enjoying that part, that's for sure. I mean, the other option is just this elimination, where we do just that. Well, let's keep it like that for now, okay? Unless I'm gonna actually add an empty space there. But I don't know if that's gonna do anything. Yeah, that's just being straight up ignored. And if I'll just do BR, then it's gonna just do that, which is not fun either. I need to enable text HTML, but then whoever would write HTML in their text mess in their chat message would just shove it here, which is another not fun. Let me check that. Text HTML, okay? Just gonna do the BR. Just like that, okay. And what if I'm gonna write a little chat on YouTube and on Twitch both? We'll see how they differ. So let's write on YouTube. Strong and hello from YouTube. Okay. Enter. And the same one, hello from Twitch. Enter. Okay. They show up as normal text on Twitch and stuff. But on OBS, you can see it, I can't see it yet. Yeah, and now we have the problem with with it showing up like that. Okay, well, we'll just settle for... Gosh, that would look good with having those as a new space or something. Yeah. We'll just opt out of the unsafe text HTML because who knows what people put in there, links that show some stuff. Yeah. Yep. We're just gonna go with this for now and we'll just see how it goes, right? Could I make it also that it always is full width or something? Because that would look a little bit better. Style width 100%. Okay. Save. And then I'm gonna send a small little message. Hi. Enter. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, it's still tiny. Too bad. Bum 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 bum. How do we fix that? Row justify center, but yeah, chat message itself won't be controlled. Let's just check if we have anything in here to use. Chat message. What do we have? Props, behavior, label HTML, name HTML, text stamp. Oh, okay. Render the label as HTML. This can lead to, yeah. No, that won't work. Content, then we have style. So content, we have send, label, name, avatar, text, and stamp. And style will be just background color, text color, and size. Size 12? Size 12? Save. Whoa. Huh? 10? 11? 10. Let's try that. Let's just do size 10 and whatever somebody writes will just show up there for an extended period of time. But it would be nice to make it a little bit see-through, right? Ay. Background. Is there like transparency? background color red. Whoa, not that background. Wow, okay. Hmm. Okay, we'll just go with that. Although, what if I'm gonna do as template the wait, what? It was template was for the find a custom message. Huh. So we just default, right? And we're just gonna do the message text, right? Really? Huh. It doesn't show on it unless text is suddenly white or disappeared. What the hell? Wait, v slot. And now we're out of messages. Another one. Wait for it to show up. Two of them showed up for some reason. What the hell is going on? But yeah. That means we would need to make the whole thing from scratch, right? Yeah, let's abort it. There we go. This looks decent. Let's keep it like that. I could, in theory, decrease just the what is it? Properties. Not really. Probably add filter. Effect filter, and that will be not a render delay. Color correction. Can I make opacity change? Yes, I can. Okay. Sure. Chat is readable, and let's keep it that way. Okay. Yeah, I'm not the happiest about that because I would like the icons to stay there. But that's good enough. Okay. That's good enough. And what I'm going to do is stem, background color, all that. Let's make them a little bit less wide. 8. Yeah, let's keep it at 8. It's rare that we have long messages, right? And text size. I think text size is fine. So let's keep the damn 10. We have barely anybody messaging anyway. All we will just need is the. Unfortunately, the timestamp is teeny tiny. But maybe it's okay, right? In theory, we could just remove the timestamp at all. Yeah, let's do that. We'll remove the timestamp for now, and this will be good enough. Yeah, that's simple. We see what's from YouTube. We see what's from Twitch. So that's good. And yeah. I think that's gonna be okay. So let's just finish off the server stuff. Because I think the front end is okay so far. It works, displays it, things are disappearing, so that's good. So for messages, what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna do something like keep only the last 100 messages, right? Bam. We're just gonna do that. And that to do will just keep there. So we'll just keep 100. This way we won't be sending like millions of them. We can actually do it something like 50. What? All because chat started adding them and they got new timestamps, and now now the front end thinks that these are new messages or something. It shouldn't, because the front end doesn't do the adding, right? Overlay. When we fetch things in the front end, where is it? New messages. Oh, we're updating them. Look at that. So on the front end, we can just straight up ignore it, right? We don't need to keep updating messages. We just replace them. Yeah, let's do that. So new messages that. New messages is this. And then we're gonna do we're just gonna do just like that for now. And raw messages is that. New messages, right? For now. Okay. Sure. We're not adding stuff. We're just fetching everything. So what I want to do here is to do when retrieving only small portions. If we're gonna ever get to that point, because this is working well enough, I'd say. So that's that. We have raw messages going through here. Yeah, we just simplified a bunch of stuff. And as a key here will be the message ID. Save. There we go. And now we're good. Cool. So this is good. We'll just keep only last 50 messages. So again, we don't need to worry about time stuff right now. The only thing is that with YouTube, let's ignore this log here. Let's not log that. Action did not have item. Sure. Our hours, we're not gonna do anything with that. It's just not needed. We don't need this in console. Nor printing the whole video. Jeez. Okay. Every time I save it, it needs to reconnect. Oh, wow. And we have it hard coded here. We'll add configuration. I will probably add configuration in a way of having just a separate interface where I can just click on my phone and whatever, navigate or something. Okay, so we've got that. And the only thing I would like to do is basically do something similar for the paid message. Okay. I'll leave this for now here. What doesn't like? Oh, because, well, the solution is simple. Wrap in the block. Okay. Sure. Then we wrap this another thing in another block. We don't care about default. And bam. Now we can have this properly here. And yeah. That will be, if it's a paid message, let's just add, I don't know, money. There we go. And the author. Why not? So that's that. And for the live chat paid sticker, we'll just do the same, okay? And we've got that done. And we just don't print any hours or other stuff. Look at that. We have the same thing, right? Author is moderator, name to string, and then we have purchase amount. Oh, okay. Interesting. So let's just include that, okay? And purchase amount. Okay. And we're just gonna add it to the author, okay? Let's do that. And this one has also purchase amount. Name plus message and purchase amount. Sure. Okay. So we just copy this, paste it here. Bam. And what's the problem here now? Got a code fragment. Yeah. It's duplicated a million times. Why not showing up here? So yeah, depending on which one this is, I could actually just extract both author and text. So let's just do that. We can get rid of this and we can get rid of this. Oh, this one is sticker, but the other one was something else, right? Let's quickly check it, and we're gonna finish stream at that point. And examples. So we've got the paid message, live chat paid message, purchase amount. Oh, I just need to make sure that this paid text message paid. Oh, okay. So let's undo all our fancy removing, because this actually should be different. Live chat text message. This should be live chat paid message. Okay. Well, this will be live chat paid sticker. So what else do we have here? Const something is this dot message start timestamp ID name source text. Okay. So author, for example, right? What do we have about the author? Name. Oh, we don't know anything about it. That sucks. Paid sticker doesn't have a message. Paid sticker name. Paid sticker author mod hours author name to string, and then paid sticker purchase amount, and we don't display the paid sticker. Okay. Great. Purchase sticker. And here we're just gonna do purchased message. Okay, and we're just gonna put text in there. There we go. Okay, good enough. That'll work for now. Nothing started breaking, so I guess we're good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. And our test messages. Let me just make sure they are. For now, one of them are some are YouTube. Okay. And now we're looking good. Okay, cool. So I guess this will be it for today. For tonight, at least in my case. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start using those during live streams. Because, yeah, this stream parrot that I was temporarily using just croaked, looks like. So we'll have that, and then we'll be able to start adding more elements. I know some, when somebody follows or whatever happens on streams, we can investigate that more. So yeah, I am happy. Now I have both chats in one, and that makes me truly happy. So hey, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the live stream, or if you're watching after I finished, thank you for watching. Remember to like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and you can follow me on Twitch as well. And that's pretty much it. So see you probably on Friday.